Howdy everyone, UFO Bob here. Long time no see. For my regulars, you know that I've been absent for probably 3 to 6 months. I haven't done any content on my channel, edited or live stream. And some of you know the reasons behind that lack of activity. But today, fate has made it possible. Fate, I don't like that word. I'll use the word God. Now, some of you may not like that term, but you can use fate, I'll use God. Bottom line is, I'm here, and this is San Juan Creek in Dana Point, 30 miles from where I live. And, well, I needed to get outside and see this sort of thing. Get the countryside. Let's see if we can get a nice shot of that duck there. Will it zoom in for me? I don't know, because it's been so long that I'm not very good at operating my camera. Oh, there you go. I zoomed in. I have forgotten so much. And it's not a really great shot of the duck, but there's ducks all over the place. Now, what I want you to understand here is, believe it or not, and we're going to swing the camera behind me. Let's see here. Oops, no, hang on. Give me a second. I'm still remembering how to operate my camera. Like I said, it's been a while. There you go. Hey, good to see y'all. Let me up. I wish they had a wider angle for this. But here we are. Would you believe that I'm only, maybe 100, 200 feet from the ocean? Would you believe that? Because it's true. Because the San Juan Creek empties out at Doheny Beach. And I'll prove it to you, because I'm going to show you where we're at. So we'll go back to the camera. And I'll go back to wide angle. And I'm going to pan in this direction. As you see, you're going to see the ocean. There it is. That is the ocean out there. Let's get a wider shot, shall we? Or not wider shot, a closer shot, so you can really see the ocean. There you go. And we'll pan over here. I mean, look, there's a lifeguard station. And look at that big sky. That is so beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you down to the beach here in just a minute. It's windy out there. I'm sheltered here by the area I'm in, because there's bushes and so on and so forth. So let me swing it back. And as you can see, there's a trail back there and people are meandering about. So, okay. So we'll meander too, all right? Let me give you, oh, look, hey, the sun is out. That's wonderful. You know, it's been pretty overcast since I got here. But, yeah, we'll do it this way. I want you to see the water, okay? That's shade. I'm in shade. Now, the reason I'm down here, believe it or not, is because I'm having my car smogged. And I'm having some issues where they have to go in and reset certain things that need to be repaired. And I had to drive at least 60 to 70 miles today and then bring the vehicle back tomorrow for the final transmission of proving that my car is smog worthy, smog safe, whatever. And so I thought, well, where can I go that's, at least 30, 40 miles away? And this is it. As I said, I'm in Dana Point, and behind me is San Juan Creek. And so that's why I'm here. That being said, I tried to put together as quickly as I could something of interest to talk about, and I've done that, I think. and we'll get to that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a spot over here where we can sit down and I can, show you some pictures and talk about what's been going on. But first, what we'll do is I'm going to show you again the beauty of this area. In fact, oh, there are duckies right down there. Hang on. Let's look at the ducks. Can you see it? Look at that. Look, talk about good. There's a fellow right there. Let's see if we can follow him down right into the water. Okay, there he goes. And there, my dear friends, are all the ducks and the ocean and the coastline. Look at this. I have been stuck pretty much in the house quite a while for a number of reasons, and I might touch on some of them today, though I think they're really better suited for another live stream where I can be better prepared to discuss that. Nothing horrible, just inconvenient. So we'll like I said, we're going to go down to the beach. Now it is windy on the beach, so the audio may be marginal, and we'll see how it goes. And then after we've been on the beach a little bit, then we'll pick out a spot where it's not so windy. I'll sit down, I'll chat with you for a little while. Hey, for those of you who are watching this, probably, I don't think I have anybody live right now. And I don't blame you. Like I said, I haven't been active, so no one knows what the hell I'm up to and where I've been. This is actually more for me than it is for you, though I actually do want to talk about it, because I really do appreciate all of you who have supported me over the years. And a lot of people have, on my Discord server, have asked where I've been, what I've been up to. And I've tried to, in my own way, fill you in without giving away too much. And hey, we're lucky. You know what? It doesn't seem like there's that much wind, which is wonderful. Look at these guys down here fishing. Well, that's the life for you, huh? Let's see if we can get a nice shot, guys, without, it's a little closer. Now that is a nice way to live. Sitting on the beach fishing, probably drinking a couple of brews. Yeah, that's a nice way to do it. So, and as you can see, it's really a very beautiful day. Now, we've been having temperatures in the high 80s, even up into the 90s. And this is such a wonderful relief. Hang on, there you go. Being out here, it's the weather's just perfect. Oh, who's that? Aloha, Michael Sassano. So good to see you, my friend. Aloha. Michael lives in Hawaii, everyone, for those who aren't regulars. And he's one of my regular viewers, and I'm so happy to see you. I don't know how much of the stream you've caught. I'll try to give you a quick update. I'll find a little spot here where I can sit down. You can see the ocean behind me while I do a quick recap for everybody. There you go. That's not too bad of a composition, is it? There you go. You can hear the ocean behind me. All right, so to do a quick recap, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Come on. There. I want to make sure I'm seeing the ocean behind me. There you go. There we go. For a variety of reasons, I have not been active on my channel. I haven't done any live streams or edited content. I'm not going to go into too much of the reason why. I might touch upon some of it in a little bit. I'm down here primarily because I had to drive at least 60 miles or more because I'm having a smog check done. And the guy said, okay, we've reset, take two. We have reset the computer, but you need to drive the car for at least 60, 70 miles, bring it back in the morning, and then we'll be able to transmit the information to the DMV and you'll get your tags and all that good stuff. So that's the primary reason why I came here. Oh, sorry. I'm like, squirrel. It's just a shot I'm looking at. I think you guys should see. Look at that. Surfers out there. Can you see that? I'll let you look at that. In fact, talking about surfers, there's a whole, not that direction. I still want to have my senses about me in terms of controlling my gimbal. Look at that. There's a whole group of kids out on the beach. What a great time to be young. It's a great time to be young anytime you're young. All right, as I was saying, I came down to Doheny Beach, and I thought, well, if I'm gonna have to drive down here, what the hell, I'm gonna do a live stream. So here we are. And if only there's Michael and I, together, that's great. I hope more will show up for the live stream, and I hope more will watch it after the live stream. But whatever, it feels good to be outside again. It feels great to be streaming again, and I hope, I'm not gonna make any promises, I hope that this is the beginning of getting back in the swing of things. Aloha, Brandania! Oh, that's fantastic. Brandania is another of the Hawaii crew. You know, I want to put on my glasses so I can read the chats a little bit better. Give me a second, guys. While you look at the surfers, I'll put on my glasses. Let's see here. All right. Yes, the weather is very nice. I'd say it's probably about 82, maybe 78. It's especially with the wind right now. Now, of course, Brandania and Michael live in paradise. They live in Hawaii, and Brandania has to travel back and forth to several islands from time to time. Anyway, and you know what? One of the things we'll cover in this stream is we're going to talk a little bit about Japan. And one of the reasons I know these people and vice versa is because we all follow a fellow by the name of John Dobb in his show, Only in Japan. I'm gonna swing back to music, guys. Hey, Jazz Hellcat, I am doing excellent, sir. Good to see you. All right, let me bring the camera around. There we go. And I tell you, I don't want to bore anybody. I know that I'm basically shooting from the hip on all of this. Well, first, I tell you what. For those of you who are watching live right now, how is the audio? Thank you, Brandania. It feels good to be streaming again. Is the audio okay? Is the wind, messing with the audio at all? If not, I might just go down there to the end of the rocks and set the tripod down and do everything from here. As long as why go up and see? I was going to go back up there where there are what do you call it? Benches and vestibules and where the wind isn't so distracting, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. So I figure, why not do it down here? The only thing that we're going to have to deal with is maybe the sound of the waves, but I think we can live with that. And if not, just tell me. So let me see where I can find a spot here where I can, a little spray from the surf. Let me see here. If this is a good spot for me to set the camera down. Oh yes. Because I don't want to have to, as I'm talking to you, I'm going to lay down a little bit. How's that, huh? Is that going to be comfortable for me? Nah, I want to see. Being a photographer, for those who don't know, that's what I do for a living. I always want to have the best possible shot I can get. And so far, this is not it. Now, walking the beach would be kind of nice. No wind? Excellent. So I tell you what we're going to do. Yeah, I want to find a spot where I can sit and chat. Let's see, how's that? Maybe I can kind of squat down here on a rock. And see, I want to put the sun where the sun is on my face. I'm making it so difficult for all you guys. Got the camera all over the place. So I'm kind of setting it on my knee. I want to see the ocean in the background. It's just too pretty. All right, screw this. I'm not happy. We're gonna go down. I want you to see what I can see. This is a lot better than seeing me. All right. Go screen. Look at that. Now that's worth looking at, right? And listening to. And it looks like the surf. Oh yes, the surf is coming in. Only a few more feet, and I would have been drenched. So I'm gonna be a little wiser and step back and hopefully not get myself soaked too much. Here it comes. Here. Oh. We'll wait for the surf to come in. I'm just gonna have fun, guys. Yeah, for those who find this dull and boring, I apologize. My regulars, you know the kind of stuff I like to do. You know, now that I want to come in and be dramatic, it's not gonna happen. So what we'll do is we're gonna bring the camera down, we're gonna look at the big sky for a moment and see if we can get lucky and get a nice shot. No, it's not gonna happen. No, not unless I, see if I go right up there and step to the shoreline, I know I'll get wet. But that's okay. So, we're just gonna keep walking. Well, there we go. There's a little bit of the surf flying for you. I'm gonna take a chance now. I'm right down here. Oh yes, here it comes. Whoa, right on my rear end. Oh, I'm gonna pay for that in the morning. Oh, I hurt. Oh, the pain. But it was so much fun. Oh yes, I'm going to pay for that, guys. Oh yeah. So here we got this beautiful sunset, and so let me see if I can kind of. Oh boy, actually that wasn't good. This brings up one of the problems I happen to deal with. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm definitely going to have to sit down now. I've hurt myself, probably fairly bad. Hang on here. Let me see if I can find a. Oh yeah, that hurts. That's not good. That is not good. Let's see if I can get myself seated. So, there's a little spy here. Okay. So, here's what's happened. About a little more than 2 months ago. Yeah, I should have been a little more careful around down here. About 2 months ago, I slipped on some soapy water in my laundry room, and I full-on feet in the air landed very hard on my left-hand side. Didn't think much of it because it didn't hurt too much. Hey, Ramsey. Good to see you. Thank you for the shout out there. I ended up with a very huge bruise that ran from the inside of my groin diagonally down to my outside of my kneecap. Again, I didn't think much of it. I figured since they didn't hurt too bad, I didn't do much injury. About 5 weeks later, I started having pain in my knee. And on Memorial Day, it got so bad that I decided to go to the emergency room, and they did an x-ray, did an exam, and they told me that I had torn the muscle in my left thigh, and the tear is so severe that there's like a dip in my leg. From my knee, it dips going up towards my torso. It dips down. There's like a full-on dip. It goes like, let's see if I can do it. So it would go. No, I can't do it. Anyways, there's a dip there, and then the muscle has pulled away like this. It's pulled away from the bone, and there's a big knot there. And for several weeks, I had to wear a brace. And in fact, maybe I can show you that. Let me see here. Now, give me a second. Yeah, I can show you that. Look at that. So let's see now if I can make that, enlarge that so you can see it. There you go. We'll see if we can. I can't. I was hoping to push that over, but I guess I can't. And I had to wear that for 3 or 4 weeks, wherever it was. and that helped. And what happens, as it turns out, and I'm going to take this off. Now we're already 20 minutes into this. God, I'm a windbag. Holy cow! I thought I'd be here 10 or 15 minutes. Well, let me get you out of this though. So there's that. Boom. And boom. Okay. So anyway, I was suffering what's called reflective or referred pain. And that's where what happens. Oh, I want to get a better shot here, as I usually do. I want to see the ocean, not other people. Let me put them on that side. Come on. There, no matter which way I go. You know what? We're just going to walk and talk. All right. I'm feeling a little bit better. Anyways, the point is that fall caused my, it caused me a little bit of pain in my thigh. That's the whole point behind that. And I think what we'll do is we'll come up here to the lifeguard station. Let's see. Show you what that looks like there. So we're going to go up to the lifeguard station. And maybe we can sit there comfortably and chit chat and all that good stuff. Yeah, not a bad spot. I can kind of sit here on the edge of the ramp and then point the camera out here and chit chat with you. So I'm gonna pan the camera left, and then I'm gonna pan the camera right. No, I was gonna show you the other side. Yeah, you guys look at it and tell me what you would prefer to see. This angle with the big sky, or would you rather see it in this direction? We're gonna go over here. You prefer that shot. So I'm gonna wait. There's enough of you guys out there. I need feedback, and I know it takes about 30 seconds delay between the time you type something and the time it gets to me. And that's a pretty cool shot, with the sun setting there, and you just let me know. Anyway, where was I? Let me see if I can get back to get focused. The second shot, that shot. The second shot is the sunset. Say sunset or other, and I'll know which one. Looks like the second is what Ramsey is suggesting, so I'll just hold it there. So one of the other things that's, besides the injury to my leg, I've been dealing with a perfect area for a beach chair, and oh, no kidding, I wish I did. Absolutely, sunset. All right, so we're gonna stick with this shot. And in fact, I think I want to see just a wee bit more sky there. Okay. For the last three and a half years, first of all, I had retired, about 3-4 years ago. And then one of my old clients called me up and said, hey, would you mind coming in for, putting in a couple of days, a few hours a day? And I said, well, here, I tell you what, I don't want to work more than 2 days. I don't want to work more than 6 hours. I want to come and go as I please, and here's the price. The price was pretty steep. And he said, okay. So I went to work, and I've been working now, like I said, about 3.5 years. And then, we had so much to shoot because they're getting ready to launch a new website, a new catalog here at the end of October, the beginning of November, that I am now working almost full time. I'm working 4 days a week, 8 hours, sometimes 9 hours a day. And when I come home, I'm pretty much exhausted. Now, again, let me show you a little bit of, I'll show you where this is the area I work in. Okay, hold on. Come on. No, not that. There you go. And click. There you go. So this is one of the 3 photo bays that I deal with. You can see in the background a photo bay that's designed for large setups. It's on the floor. It takes up about a 10 by 20 spot. This is huge layouts. And then I wonder if I can slide that. No, I can't do it. So I'm gonna have to X out of it. Okay. Come on, let me out. Come on. It's not playing nicely, guys. Hang on. Well, we'll just see if it can't. Give me a second here. So I gotta bring the camera back down so I can access the. Okay, there we go. There's that, and then X that out. Okay, so now we go to the next shot. This gives you an idea. The next two shots will give you an idea of how much work, and this is only a fraction of what we do in a couple of days. We shoot all of that in a couple of days. And some of these setups are very complicated. Boosters, and it's an automotive aftermarket company. Classic cars and trucks. And then let's see, let's go back, close that down, get out of there, go to the next one. Enlarge that. Oops, come on. There you go. Again, you can see, now you can see the other station number 2. In fact, we're so busy, we hired a second photographer who works with me now full time. And he's taking a lot of the load off of my shoulders. It makes it a lot easier. We're getting a lot more accomplished now. But we are so busy that the company wants to hire a third photographer. And now a lot of what I do is it's starting to become more administrative than as a photographer, which is okay. You know, you have to adapt. Okay. I have no complaints. I really love this company. It's called Classic Performance Products Inc. And when I get back home, I'll put in a link so if you want to see what their website looks like. Okay, so now let me show you. Okay, this is an example of my work for them. This is a brake kit with Willwood brakes. So there you go. And then this last shot, see, let's get out of this shot. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope I'm not boring you to death. But the way I look at it, you know, what does it matter? Well, it does matter because, you know, I don't want to bore you. Okay, now the next thing I want to talk about, as many of you know, and particularly this crew that's watching right now, I know that you guys are like me. You love Japan. You follow John Dobb on his channel, live stream and edited content. That's only in Japan and only in Japan Go. That's his live streaming channel. Those links will also be in the live chat. I want to show you a few photos from my first time in Japan. Now, first I want to show you this. These are rare collectibles. These were published in the early 1950s for servicemen in Japan about how to conduct themselves in Japan, to understand Japanese culture and things to do and things not to do. Some of them rather naughty. I won't go into it, but these are really, really nice. At the one, Baby-san, it's there's some shots. They're all illustrated like that, and some of them are rather risque. Not horrible, you know. But still, it's like it surprised me when I did see them. Okay, we get out of there. So now what we're going to go to next. Okay, here is yours truly. My third day in Japan. Okay. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm about 30 there. This is in the early 1980s. You know what's really weird about getting old? You don't feel old inside. It's only when you see yourself in the mirror or you see pictures of yourself, you go, holy crud, have I aged. But inside, in my heart, I want to be out there in the water. You know, I want to skim off the waves or surf or whatever. It's just that, you know, it's not practical anymore. Let's see. Now the reason I was there, hang on here, gotta get out of that. I'm going to X out of that. There's no X. The reason I was there was because I had been invited to the Japan Special Effects Convention 2 in Tokyo. The reason I was invited was because at the time I had been working in the film business and I had connections to especially Universal Studios and some of the other studios. And so I had also produced a short film called Superman, the other movie, a parody of Superman 1 and 2. And so I was also freelancing for a magazine called Uchusen. Let's see, here we go. Here, I was writing articles about American science fiction, film companies, and the movies that were being made. And this was being edited by my friend Saki Hijiri. Now, Saki was my first Japanese friend. The story there, how we met, is a long one, and I'm not going to get into it right now. Come on, I'm trying to get out. Come on, let me get out. There we go. This is Saki right here, and I don't recall the other fellow. I don't think that's Taki Mamiya. It might be. No, that's not Taki. The guy on the right with the long hair, the yellow shirt, that's Saki Hijiri. And because of him, my entire 6 weeks in Japan were completely covered. Not only my food, my accommodations, but I traveled all over. Kyoto, Nara, Osaka, Kobe, Kamakura. I can't even name all the places, but it was a fantastic experience. Okay, so now we're going to get out of there. Let's see, what's the next shot I want to show you? Okay, so it was held in Suginami-ku. And this is the entrance to the convention. So this is Suginami Kokaido. This is the convention center. And then show you a couple more shots and we'll wrap this up here in just a second. Here we go. This is everyone lining up. And this was in August. And as you know from John's recent live streams, August is a brutal time to be in Tokyo. It's humid, it's extremely hot. If you're young, it's not quite so bad, but I wouldn't want to do it again now. I'll go some other time, the fall or the spring. Let's see, I got, okay, click out of that, and we'll go right here. And then what I want, now for those of you who know the movie Godzilla, not the new one, but the original, that was directed by this gentleman, Ishiro Honda. And when I was at the convention, I was speaking on stage, showing all kinds of behind-the-scenes videos and trailers for the newest releases that would be hitting Japan from all the major studios. And Ishiro-san was backstage, and then he went on before me, but while we were backstage, we sat and we talked. I had an interpreter, and then he signed this for me. This is the back of my program, and that was a big deal because being a film person and loving Godzilla in Japan, that was a pretty neat thing. So I think that's it for now. I don't think I'm gonna go any further. It's already 33 minutes into this, much longer than I had anticipated. So I'm just swing back here and say goodbye to you in person. See if we can get a nice shot of the up Simba, up. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Well, thank you all for joining me on this rambling video. Again, it sucks to be a professional photographer because it's just so second nature for me to stop and make sure the shot is perfect. And that, you guys don't need that. You just want to see what's the surrounding area. So we'll walk and we'll talk a little bit, and I'll head back to the car. I got a 40-minute drive or more back home, and I need to go, stop and grab a bite to eat. Let's see here. Which shot do I want? We'll do it that way. Yeah. Thank you, Michael. I shall. And all of you, thank you so much for tuning in for the live stream, and also for those of you who are going to watch, after the stream. I'm stuck for words. I think I shouldn't walk and talk at the same time. I'm not good at it, right? All right. So I'll tell you what. I'll leave you on a shot of the sunset and the big sky and say aloha to everybody. Thank you for joining me. Oh, by the way, hey, I do have a Discord server. I'll put the link in the description box after I get home. You know, if you enjoyed this, please, you know, give me a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm put me out there more. Leave me a comment. I love comments. I will respond to them. And until then, this is UFO Bob, out.